What is server? Let's see the definition of the server. Server is a computer or system that is designed to manage and provide resources, services, or functionality to other computers or devices on a network. So server can be a software or hardware. Okay. It is essentially a central hub that responds to requests from clients, devices, and delivers the requested data and or performs specific activities. So server can serve the information or whatever the client ask for the information. It will be provided by server, or it can perform certain tasks such as computation. There are different types of server: file server, web server, database, email, application, and gaming server. File server is basically where the clients can store data, manage those files. So to store file or manage files, we use file server. Next is web server, where we host web application, web pages. If we want to build a web page, we actually host it on web server. Next is database server, where clients can store information, retrieve, manipulate, basically perform all CRUD operations on the database server. Next is email server. It handles receiving, sending of emails. Next is application server, where we can basically manage software programs from clients. Next is a gaming server. It facilitates online multiplayer gaming by hosting gaming sessions. Basically, it coordinates between the players. There are two types of server architecture: client server architecture and peer to peer architecture. Client server architecture, it has a specific client and a server where data is stored centrally. Its primary purpose is to share information. Peer-to-peer architecture, a peer-to-peer network is a simple network of computers where each computer acts as a node for sharing file within the frame network, where each node acts as a server, and thus there is no central server in the network. So in client to so I'll show you with a diagram. This is a client server module where there is central uh, server to which multiple clients are connected over internet or a network. So client can be anything: PC, laptop, mobile, anything. So all the data is stored in server, and client will ask for the data through this network, and server will check if it has the same data and serves the client. But it doesn't happen vice versa, where server will ask something to client. It is one way, where client will request for data and server will perform that activity or serves that data. Peer to peer is something like this, where there is no central data kept. All the devices, any device, maybe laptop, PC, anything, they are interconnected to each other. They act as server as also as client. If this computer wants some data which is there here, it will ask through a network, and this device will provide the data. And next time, if this needs some data, it will ask this device, and it provides the data. So it acts as client as also as a server. What makes a machine a server? So basically, any machine can be turned into a server with proper hardware and software. So major components of this hardware parts are maybe a motherboard, processor, RAM, or storage. These are the major components of hardware components of the server. Software can be a OS, and web the OS can differ based on uh, the specific requirement. There are multiple OSs available, and for application. So these were the server applications were web server, database server, what we saw. We have to have one of them based on our requirement. And virtualization software can also be installed if you want to handle remote server, etc. There are so many servers. So yeah, that's all. Let's see some more information about next in next video. Thank you.